student of Rehan AI Teacher Training Level 1 from Batch 19. Today we have a task to talk with ChatGPT on the topic how to overcome self-doubt and build confidence. So don't get waste time and just get started. Hello ChatGPT, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, Amina. I'm doing great, thank you. And I'm excited to dive into the topic with you. Overcoming self-doubt and building confidence is such an important journey, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Let's get started.
First, give me a small introduction to our listeners and viewers.
Absolutely. So, hello everyone. I'm Amina and I'm part of the Education Valley community. I'm currently a student in Rehan AI Teacher Training Level 1, Batch 19. Today, we're diving into a really valuable topic, how to overcome self-doubt and build confidence. It's something we all struggle with at times, and I'm excited to share insights and tips that can help us grow and thrive. Let's embark on this journey together.
Yeah,
Feel free.
that's a wonderful introduction, ChatGPT. Okay, tell me, how do I feel self doubt in certain situations?
That's a great question. Self-doubt can often creep in for a variety of reasons. It might come up when we're facing new challenges, stepping out of our comfort zone, or when we compare ourselves to others. Sometimes it's influenced by past experiences or even fear of failure. By reflecting on these triggers and understanding the underlying causes, we can start to break that cycle of self-doubt and build a more confident mindset. Let me know if you'd like to explore any specific situations or strategies.
Okay, how can I identify the root cause of my self doubt?
Identifying the root cause often starts with some self-reflection. You can begin by asking yourself questions like, when do I feel most doubtful? Are there particular situations, people, or tasks that trigger these feelings? Also consider past experiences. Sometimes self-doubt is linked to earlier events or feedback we received. Keeping a journal can be really helpful. Writing down your thoughts and feelings when self-doubt arises can reveal patterns. And sometimes talking it through with a trusted friend or mentor can also help you uncover those deeper causes. It's all about taking small intentional steps to understand yourself better.
Okay, what past experience might be influencing my confidence today?
Past experiences can definitely shape how we feel about ourselves today. For example, if you faced criticism or negative feedback in the past, it might have left a lingering impact on your self-esteem. Similarly, past failures or setbacks can contribute to a fear of trying again. On the flip side, positive experiences like achievements or supportive encouragement can also boost your confidence. The key is to reflect on these past moments, identify patterns, and then consciously work to reframe those experiences. Over time, this can help you build a more resilient and confident mindset.
Okay, how can I differentiate between self doubt and realistic caution?
That's a really important distinction. Self-doubt often comes with a sense of insecurity, irrational fear, or a lack of belief in your abilities, and it can be quite paralyzing. It usually involves negative self-talk and a tendency to doubt your worth, even when there's no concrete reason. On the other hand, realistic caution is more about a balanced assessment of a situation. It's based on facts, awareness of potential risks, and making informed decisions. It's more about being prudent and prepared rather than feeling incapable. A good way to tell the difference is to check if your concerns are based on evidence and logic, or if they're more driven by fear and negative self-perception. Over time, building self-awareness and practicing self-compassion can help you distinguish between the two.
Okay, how does negative self talk affect my confidence?
Negative self-talk can really take a toll on confidence. When we constantly criticize ourselves or focus on our perceived flaws, it creates a cycle of doubt and insecurity. Over time, this can lead to a decreased belief in our abilities and a reluctance to take on new challenges. It can also affect our mood, motivation, and even our physical well-being. When we're stuck in negative self-talk, it becomes harder to recognize our strengths and achievements. On the flip side, practicing positive self-talk can help rewire your brain, boost your self-esteem, and gradually build a more confident mindset. It's all about being kind and compassionate towards yourself.
Okay. Can you help me reframe my negative thoughts into positive ones?
Absolutely, I'd love to help with that. One effective way to reframe negative thoughts is to first notice them without judgment. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, you can pause and ask, what evidence do I have for this thought? Often you'll find that it's based on a limited perspective rather than reality. Then you can try to replace that thought with a more balanced or positive one. For instance, instead of I'm not good enough, you might say I'm capable of learning and growing, or I've overcome challenges before and I can do it again. It also helps to focus on your strengths and past successes. Celebrating small victories and practicing gratitude can reinforce a positive mindset. I'm here to help you through that process step by step.
Okay. How can I stop comparing myself to others?
That's a really common challenge, and it's great that you're looking to overcome it. One helpful approach is to focus on your own journey and progress. Remind yourself that everyone's path is unique, and comparison often overlooks the individual challenges and strengths that people have. Another strategy is to practice gratitude and celebrate your own achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Also, setting personal goals that align with your values and passions can help you stay focused on your own growth. It can also be helpful to limit exposure to social media or environments that trigger comparison, and instead surround yourself with supportive, uplifting influences. Over time, these practices can help shift your focus inward and build genuine confidence.
Okay. How do I replace fear based thoughts with confident in thoughts?
Great question. One effective way is to start by acknowledging the fear without judgment. Instead of pushing it away, you can name it and understand it. Then try to counter that fear with positive, empowering affirmations. For example, if you're thinking, what if I fail? You can reframe it to every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Another technique is to visualize success. Imagine yourself handling the situation confidently and successfully. This mental imagery can help shift your mindset from fear to confidence. Lastly, taking small incremental actions can help build confidence. Each step forward, even if it's tiny, reinforces your capability and helps diminish that fear over time. I'm here to support you with each of these steps.
Okay. What are some, give me some small daily habits to boost confidence?
Absolutely. Here are some simple daily habits that can help boost your confidence over time. One, positive affirmations. Start your day by repeating affirmations that reinforce your strengths and worth. For example, I am capable or I believe in myself. Two, set small goals. Break your larger goals into tiny, manageable steps. Achieving these small goals daily helps build a sense of accomplishment and confidence. Three, practice self-care, prioritize activities that make you feel good, whether that's exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Feeling good physically can positively impact your confidence. Four, celebrate achievements at the end of each day. Take a moment to reflect on what you accomplish, no matter how small. This helps reinforce a positive mindset. Five, mindfulness and gratitude. Spend a few minutes each day practicing mindfulness or listing things you're grateful for. This can help shift your focus away from self-doubt and towards positivity. Six,
Okay, that's okay. That's enough. Give me, tell you to help me in listing my strengths and talents.
of course, I'd be happy to help you with that. To start, you can think about moments when you felt proud of yourself or received positive feedback from others. You can also reflect on the skills that come naturally to you or tasks that you enjoy and excel at. We can also look at feedback you've received from friends, family, or colleagues. Just let me know if you'd like to dive into any specific areas and we can build that list together.
Okay, maybe later. Okay, tell me, uh, how can I set the confidence building goals?
Absolutely. Setting confidence building goals is all about making them achievable and meaningful. Start by identifying small, specific actions that you can take regularly. For instance, you might set a goal to speak up in a meeting at least once a week, or to try a new activity that pushes you out of your comfort zone. It's also helpful to set measurable and time bound goals. For example, you might aim to complete a certain number of public speaking sessions within a month, or practice a new skill a few minutes every day. And remember to celebrate your progress along the way. Each small success builds momentum and confidence. If you'd like, we can bring some specific goals together.
Okay, maybe later. Okay, what is one small step I can take today to boost my confidence?
One small step you can take today is to practice a quick positive affirmation in front of a mirror. Spend just a minute or two looking at yourself and saying something empowering like, I am capable, or I believe in myself. This simple practice can help set a positive tone for your day and reinforce your self-belief. Plus, it's a quick and easy habit that can make a big difference over time.
Okay, that's a wonderful answer. Okay, how can I handle fear of failure when trying something new?
I'm glad you found that helpful. Handling the fear of failure starts with shifting your perspective. One approach is to view failure as a learning opportunity rather than something negative. Remind yourself that every experience, whether it goes as planned or not, teaches you something valuable. You can also break things down into smaller, manageable steps so that the process feels less overwhelming. Celebrate small wins along the way to build confidence. Another helpful strategy is to practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge that it's okay to make mistakes. Over time, as you gain more experience, that fear will naturally lessen. And remember, I'm here to support you through each step.
Thank you so much. Okay, tell me, how do I maintain confidence during challenges?
You're very welcome. Maintaining confidence during challenges often comes down to a few key practices. First, keep a positive mindset by focusing on what you can control and reminding yourself of past successes. It's also helpful to break down the challenge into smaller, more manageable parts so it doesn't feel overwhelming. Another great tactic is to practice self-compassion and patience. Remind yourself that it's okay to face difficulties and that growth often comes from these moments. Additionally, having a support system, whether friends, family, or mentors, can help you stay motivated and confident. And finally, celebrate small wins along the way to keep your momentum going. Over time, these practices will help you maintain your confidence even in the face of challenges.
Okay, how do I deal with unsupportive people around me?
Dealing with unsupportive people can definitely be challenging, but there are a few strategies that can help. First, set clear boundaries. It's important to protect your own mental and emotional space. So try to limit the impact of their negativity by not letting it affect your self-worth. Second, try to focus on the positive influences in your life. Surround yourself with supportive and uplifting people who believe in you and your goals. It can also help to communicate assertively, let the person know how their behavior affects you, and set clear expectations for how you'd like to be treated. Finally, keep your focus on your own growth and progress. Remember that you don't need validation from everyone, and your worth isn't defined by others' opinions. With time, you'll build resilience and confidence.
Okay, what are the calming techniques I can use when I feel insecure?
There are definitely some effective techniques you can try. One is mindfulness, taking a few moments to focus on your breath and bring yourself into the present can help calm those insecure feelings. Another useful technique is positive self-talk, replacing negative thoughts with more compassionate and empowering statements can shift your mindset. Also, gratitude practice can be really powerful. Taking a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for can help shift your focus away from insecurity. You can also try journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you process and understand them better. And finally, physical activity can be a great confidence booster. Moving your body, even just a short walk, can help release tension and boost your mood. If you ever want to dive deeper into any of these techniques, just let me know.
Okay, not now. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful conversation with you, ChatGPT.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad we could chat. Anytime you want to talk or need a bit of support, just let me know. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to our next conversation.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Take care and have a wonderful day. If you need